folks, welcome to another video by the brilliant expat Taffy. Another video titled NASA's Fake Apollo, Evidence that this LEM is 100% fake, Volume 2. Subtitled, How Did Alan Shepard Cart It to the Moon? Okay folks, here it is, the photo in question. AS14-66-9306. Now here's the photo that two idiots, one big monkey and Nathan Sanders think is genuine and taken on the moon. Let's find out if these idiots have got any credibility, shall we? Now folks, this is the photo that the brilliant expat Taffy have just claimed. I can see at least 20 errors of fakery in that photo. Yes, at least 20. Too many to all go into one video. That's why I'm doing one error at a time, to give these nutters the chance to try and pull me up on it. But let me say, the first thing I always check on is, has the photo been photoshopped? Yes or no? But what I can tell you about this photo is, it's not showing any sign of being photoshopped, but I can assure you it has, and it's had the Photoshop removed from the data. And I'll give you the proof of that now. Watch for the next photo coming up. Now folks, take a look at this photo here, AS14-66-9276. It is the same LEM, the Apollo 14 LEM that the nutter Nathan Sanders claims is on the moon. Now, all this is, the camera has been moved around to the right of the ladder. And as you can see, it's been photoshopped. Now, the other one, it doesn't show any sign of photoshopping in the HXD data. So what I'm going to do here now is give you a copy of both datas for you to see what's been going on. Okay folks, look what I've done here for you now. I've shown you two photos, one that shows it's been photoshopped and the other shows it hasn't been photoshopped. But what I've done here, I've combined the HXD data from the both photos. Now the one on the left is the last one I showed you that's been photoshopped, and as you can see, the word Photoshop. And the one on the right is the data, a crop section of the data from the photo in question, the one we're going to prove is fake and not taken on the moon. And what you can see with this second data here, it's had the word Photoshop taken out. Now folks, you don't have to cheat and hide evidence if the photo was genuine and taken on the moon. And just remember, for it to be photoshopped, that was made after 1989. It's not taken on the moon, it's fake, made here on the earth. Now, Nathan Sanders, let's see you disprove that. Okay folks, here's the photo in question. The photo has got around about 20 errors in it, proving it to be fake. Now, the first thing we're going to be questioning here, a main clue for this photo, is what have we got on the end of this arrow? There you are, I've cropped it there for you to get a better look at it. And we'll take some more looks at this object now. There you are, there's a better view of this object. Now what I can tell you is, this is a box. Important thing to notice here, it's covered in this mylar. Now, why do you think they covered it in mylar? Well, what it's supposed to be a box that contained the dismantled Alan Shepard cart. They claim they didn't have enough room to put it inside the LEM, so they tied it to the bottom of this leg in the footpad. Okay, there's another look at it from a different camera position. There you are, there's the box open, folks, and inside you can see the dismantled Alan Shepard's cart. Now I wonder how he carted that to the moon. And here is that cart, folks. Alan Shepard's cart, now assembled. Now, one must ask, how on earth could Alan Shepard build this cart with those thick padded rubber inflated gloves and only one leg? Now folks, for those who've watched my videos in the past, I displayed one serious error with the Apollo 11 LEM, whereby I showed they used a slider box, an invalid chairlift slider box bolted under the ladder to allow them to slowly descend the astronaut and for him to slowly rise back up without bending his knees. Now, after I displayed that, they changed the story and they claimed that box was a container box to put the flag in. You see folks, they claim they didn't have enough room in the LEM for the flag, but when they come to Apollo 15, they had enough room for a rover. Now, with this box for Apollo 14, it's exactly the same. They claim they didn't have enough room inside the LEM for this cart that was boxed up, so they wrapped it in foil or mylar, if they want to call it that, and they tied it to the leg in the footpad. That's why you see it's covered with mylar, because they claim they didn't have enough room in the LEM for it. But watch what's coming up, folks. Now folks, coming back to this photo here, notice the position of the leg where that package is. Right in the middle facing us is the ladder leg. Now this ladder leg with the package on it is to the left of the ladder here, okay? It's to the left of the ladder. But just watch it coming in the next photo. Okay folks, look at this photo here now, AS14-74-10206. Now, this is supposed to be the LEM in space before it landed on the moon. It's supposed to be orbiting the moon. Okay, it hasn't landed yet, but let's take a closer look at it, shall we? There you are folks, looking down on it. The leg with that parcel on would be right at the ladder leg. And you can see that in that footpad, there is no boxed cart whatsoever. There is nothing there. So what happened to it, folks? There you are, folks. No sign of that mylar-covered boxed cart whatsoever. And I'll give you a closer look at it again. There you are. Plain as day, folks. You can see there is nothing in that footpad whatsoever. Okay, folks. Now you've just seen two photos of what is supposed to be the same LEM, just from different camera positions. And one shows the genuine metadata, showing photoshopped, and the other one, which is supposed to be the same LEM taken on the same day within the same couple of minutes, and it had Photoshop removed from the data. Now, to provide further evidence that not just this one LEM is fake, but every one of them are fake, I want you to take a look at this photo again and observe it very well. Okay folks, take a look at that photo again, what I showed you before, the Apollo 14 LEM supposed to have been taken in the orbit of the moon. Notice the orientation. Look at the legs, they're like a cross, an X. Okay? Notice the orientation. Study this photo and then take a look at the next photo coming up. Now folks, take a look at this one. Here's virtually the same photo here, only it's what NASA claimed to be the Apollo 17 LEM in space after docking. There you are folks, AS17-151-23199. LM as seen from the command module after undocking. Scan courtesy of NASA Johnson. Now can't you see folks, it's exactly the same damn bloody photo as the Apollo 14 one, and I'll give you more evidence of that now. Here you are folks. Here's that Apollo 17 LEM supposed to be taken in space. it's been photoshopped. It was made 2010, 3rd of April, at 9:27 in the morning. So there you are, folks. For this photo here, evidence number 2, Alan Shepard's box cart. Second clue, it is fake. Well, folks, what do you think of that? We've got a tale there that the LEM landed on the moon and it had this mylar covered box that contained Alan Shepard's dismantled cart tied to the leg in the footpad, and we've got a photo previous to that where it's in space and it hasn't got it. Now, I did tell everybody in comments in recent videos that following this video of mine, NASA would be, within a week, either changing the story or altering a photo. There's only 2 things they can do with this, folks. One, they've got to alter the photo of the LEM in space and add the box, to which they'll be admitting that it's fake. Or the only thing they can do is to say the box wasn't tied to the leg at all, it was inside the LEM. They just pulled it out and put it in the pad before they took the photo, to which they'll have to explain, then why did you need to cover it with mylar if it was inside the LEM? There's only one other explanation I can come up with, folks. Only one. And do you want to hear what it is? The only other explanation is NASA admitting, we forgot to load it up on the Earth when it went. And when we realised it wasn't on the LEM in space, Joan Evans filled up a broomstick and she quickly flew up to the moon and towed the box behind her and she put it on before they landed on the moon.